Ну что же, всем привет, с вами Лесарио Games, и сегодня мы продолжаем Mass Effect Legendary. Это вторая часть, безумие продолжается. Что-то как-то тихо у меня тут сделано. Еще добавим. Вот скажем вот так. О, должно быть нормально. Так, новая игра. Перенос персонажа. Так. А я не понял. А погоди-ка. В смысле сохранение 1, сохранение 2 и они одинаковые? Ща, мы лишнее удалим. Должен быть режим безумия, это по-любому. Нельзя менять. Так, ясно. Это мы прошли. Вот сохранение 1, сохранение 2. Да ну серьезно? А, погоди. Вот у нас должен быть. Хотя... Лесарио Шепард. Так, удаление игры. Да. Удаление игры. Так. Так, настройки выйти. Мы в прошлый раз должны были закончить. Первую часть, это по-любому. Чтобы из-за получаса не продолжать вторую часть, не начинать, я решил закончить стрим. Так, новая игра, перенос. Вот он, Лесарио Шепард. Значит, первый это основной. Окей, окей. Так, нет. Обычная ветеран, эксперт, безумие. Только отряд, субтитры, автосохранение, все идеально. Так, ранг 53, инженер, Шепард герой, Рекс выжил, Уильямс вообще так-то правильно, погибла, Совет спасен. Прикольно. Андерсон. Ну давайте продолжим. Всем приятного просмотра.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Шепард... командир Шепард обнаружил истину.
And still it's not
Но
enough.
даже этого мало. У нас война. Никто не хочет признавать этого. Но на человечество совершено
But
нападение.
they're sending him to fight
А его
Geth.
посылают драться с гетами.
Geth.
С гетами.
We both know they're not the real
Мы оба
threat.
знаем, что
The
главная
Reapers
угроза
are
не
still
они.
out there.
Жнецы по-прежнему рядом. И мы должны их остановить. Ой,
The
бутылка мешает.
Council will never trust Cerberus.
Совет никогда не
They'll never
поверит
accept
Церберу.
our help.
Они не
Even
примут нашу
after
помощь.
everything humanity has
Даже
come.
после всего, чего достигли люди. Но Шепард,
They'll follow him.
за ним они пойдут.
He's a
Он же
hero,
герой.
bloody
Черт
icon.
возьми, икона.
But he's just one man.
Но ведь это
If
всего
we
один
lose
человек.
Shepard, humanity
Если
might not
Шепард
follow.
умрет, то и человечеству не сдобровать.
Then see to it that
Значит, сделать так, чтобы он не умер. Вообще логично, да. Главный герой, да еще и умер. После опустошительной атаки гетов на цитадель прошел месяц. Галактическое сообщество стремительно восстанавливается. Альянс пожертвовал своим флотом ради спасения Совета и получил место в этой престижной организации. Совет вынужден был отреагировать на подтверждение того, что жнецы, гигантские машины, т.т.т. Спасибо за быстрый текст. Нормандия. Отключаю сверхсветовые двигатели. Поглотители излучения активированы. Все показатели в норме. Режим тишины. Теряем время. Мы 4 дня прочесываем сектор и до сих пор не нашли следов деятельности гетов. Здесь за последний месяц исчезло 3 корабля. С ними что-то случилось. Ставлю на работорговцев. В системе терминус их полно. Сигнал на сканере дальнего обнаружения. Неопознанный корабль. Похоже, крейсер. Не совпадает ни с одной известной подписью. Крейсер меняет курс. Теперь на траектории перехвата. Невозможно. Стол систем включен. Корабль гетов не может. Это не гет. Приготовиться к маневру уклонения. Пресли! Ох! Кинетические барьеры вышли из строя. Многочисленные повреждения обшивки. Орудия вышли из строя. Кто-нибудь, потушите огонь. Шепард! Аварийный маяк готов к запуску. Альянс успеет добраться сюда? Ну да, да уж, пусть постараются. Я не делаю это лишь для того, чтобы они нашли тут замороженные трупы. Погрузи всех в спасательную капсулу. Джокер все еще в рубке, он не хочет эвакуироваться. Я тоже не уйду. Мне нужно, чтобы команда отправляла спасательную капсулу. Я позабочусь о Джокере. Шепард!
Liara, go.
Ляра, давай, быстрее.
Now.
Сейчас вообще-то. Да, есть.
Everybody in!
Все внутрь, давай, давай. Так, надо убрать вот кое-что. Вот эту зернистость. Чтобы картинка была более идеальная. Так, настройки. Графика, сглаживание, зернистость. Так, частота кадров, выключить зернистость и выключить сглаживание. Калибровка. Так, ясно, остальное ладно. О! Прямо идеально стало. Как киношка. СОС. Космический корабль Альянса Нормандия. Так, здесь закрыто. Мы понесли серьезный урон от неизвестного противника. Ясно, ладно. Так, ясно. Ну же, крошка, держись. Ну. Ой, какой красивый вид. Однако. Я могу пока что только идти.
Come on, Joker.
Давай, Джокер, надо выбираться отсюда. Нет, я не брошу Нормандию. Я еще могу спасти ее.
The Normandy's dead.
Нормандия
Just like
погибла.
us, we
И
don't
мы
get the
тоже
hell out of
погибнем
here.
к чертовой матери, если... Нет, нам просто нужно... О, нет. Не разворачивать себя новые атаки. Эй, осторожно, рука! Капитан! Шепард! Mass Effect 2. Интерактивный комикс, резюмирующий события Mass Effect 1. Хотите с его помощью выбрать свою предысторию? Да давай! Почему бы нет? Mass Effect Genesis.
Just another routine mission.
Очередное рутинное
Why do they
задание.
always say that
И
before a
почему
mission?
перед заданием все так говорят?
it's routine. You
Рутинно.
haven't done
Как же?
anything yet.
Пока не возьмешься за него.
It's everything that happens
А уж
along the
когда
way.
возьмешься, когда начнешь
Choices you make,
принимать
paths you
решения,
choose,
выбирать
turn to
дороги,
routine.
вот тогда-то от рутины,
Anything
в общем, мало что остается.
Of course, that's how it started.
Разумеется, так все было и в
Routine
этот
mission.
раз. Рутинное
Answering a
задание.
distress call.
Среагировать на сигнал бедствия.
Look
И
where
смотрите,
that
к чему это привело.
We were testing out the Normandy,
Мы испытывали
Captain
Нормандию,
Anderson's new
новый
ship,
корабль
when the
капитана
distress call
Андерсона,
came in.
когда поступил
An
сигнал.
Alliance patrol on Eden
Напали на
Prime.
патруль Альянса на Эйден Прайм.
They'd seen something they couldn't
Патруль
explain.
увидел что-то, что не мог
Whatever it
объяснить.
was,
Что-то
It was
громадное.
massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant,
Со мной высадился
Kate
мой
Malenko.
лейтенант
A
Кайден
good kid.
Оленко. Хороший парень, верный, исполнительный, одаренный биотик.
We came across the lone
Мы нашли
survivor
единственного
of the patrol.
выжившего из патруля, сержанта Эшли Уильямс. Настоящего солдата, крепкую, дисциплинированную, готовую бороться с любыми трудностями. Эшли присоединилась к нам и отвела нас туда, где она потеряла свой отряд. Там-то мы и увидели корабль. Совершенно уникальное зрелище. Корабль был просто огромен. Улетая, он испепелил колонии и все ее окрестности. Мы прошли по выжженной земле к артефакту, маяку, оставленному давно вымершей расой протеан. Этот маяк откопали колонисты, а напавшие на них пытались его забрать. Сержант Уильямс слишком близко подошла к маяку и была атакована каким-то энергетическим оружием. Я схватил Эшли и отбросил ее от маяка. И тогда маяк что-то там. Короче, я читать не буду, читайте сами. Слишком быстро.
A vision, dream, a nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would
Что
need a
там,
more
блин,
than
за демон стоит?
He also pointed me in a direction.
Сверху, рядом с Кроганом.
Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari,
Так, пока он тут
as
болтает,
beautiful
я
as she
отойду
is
ненадолго.
intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently she'd felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission. Finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead. Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Caden. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. But Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Ash's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside for the sake of that mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other, and it was perfect. while it lasted. We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Ну что же, вот комикс и кончился. Нас тут оживляют, все такое. Я тут хомячу по чуть-чуть. Капусту. Всем приятного. Надеюсь, не громко. Если громко, пишите, я сделаю потише. Ну, в смысле это, хрумкать перестану. Так, загрузка пошла. Ну, естественно, утвердить. Так. Так. Ну, блин, ну такое себе, если честно. А. Да давай инженера возьмем, как обычно. Да. О, вау. Так, 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 так. Разрывная, деформирующая. Бронебойная. А. Ну, возьму деформирующие, да. Погоди, нет. Да, пожалуй, их и возьму. Да, все нормально.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. My God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. Too close. You almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack.
Вот, сама усыпила, тебя еще и поднимает. Так.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from. Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Так, есть что интересное? Ага, вот они. Да, все верно. Так. Окей. Ой, ё-моё. Ага. Все, я тебя понял. R1. Оттуда полезет. О, ё-моё. Ай-яй-яй. Так, подожди-ка. Промазал.
Nice work, Shepard.
Надо было так промазать, а? Ну ё-моё. Так, отряд. Вау. Ага, все понял. Так, кто-то мне вроде бы писал, нет? Вроде бы да. Ясно.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mix distracted for long.
Да. А у вас ничего нет, парни?
More reinforcements heading you. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
We've been
Готово.
The elevator down one floor.
А что ты так не меняешь? Ай. Это сделал, ладно.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to beat you. Shepard, you can read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Там ползает. И не один, кстати, ползает.
Status failure. Hostile forces have engaged.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. And nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. It's better not. Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made.
Его должно было разорвать на кусочки.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Да.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit him with the good stuff.
Ай, зараза.
Just give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power.
Да все. А что, серьезно? Ну ладно.
Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they
Ну,
spent 2
будем,
years
как
on
обычно,
Anywhere
все
else they wanted me,
по-быстрому.
You're still you. Even that was a challenge. I'm guessing it had to be an inside. But everyone else, including
You know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. Maybe you can track them down after we get off.
When I first woke up,
You said you lost.
there was some
She knows how
gunfighting.
to take care of herself.
What's your job here?
Usually a lot.
Do you know anything about
I'm
this?
guessing it had to be an inside job.
What's the quickest way to
Depends where the mech.
Check. Any shepherds alive?
Roger that, Wilson.
Так. С этим мы разобрались. Опля.
Log update. The Lazarus project is about to enter the final phase.
А, ну ясно.
It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive. This is the most amazing medical achievement in recorded
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. I'll see what I can do. Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up the...
Так. Карты нет, блин. Погоди-ка.
Physical reconstruction
А
of
тут и
subject is
карта не
complete,
нужна.
but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
How about we talk about...
Hopefully there's enough
Grab
to
the
get us
Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Так. Ну, это мы поставим, пожалуй, вот сюда. Ясно, окей, ладно.
I thought maybe I could
We didn't
shut...
ask
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this.
You're all strangers to me.
There are only 2 possible explanations.
Then why did you wake me up?
We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Have a nice trip. Mechs don't know when to quit. Shield down.
The fastest way is through those canisters. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took
Really, if you want to
the
piss off...
Lazarus Project. Once we're off the station, I'll take you. It was a code name, the Alliance. You can tell it to the boss, but after we've saved our butts. We're almost...
Ёп! Целую дивизию. Так. Да, давай. Ты. Нет, ты сюда. Давай, 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 иди, иди. Ты давай туда.
Sure thing.
А я с той стороны пройду.
Target down. Incoming.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared.
Так.
In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures.
Готово.
Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
Come on, through here. Miranda, but you were...
Dead.
What the hell are you doing?
Какая злюка.
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged. I'm never wrong.
Even if you're sure,
I'm never wrong.
you should have taken him alive.
Not anymore.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a
Good
chance to shoot
instinct.
me.
Some people are far too trust. Come on, let's. My boss wants to speak.
You mean
to
the elusive man?
Ah, Jacob.
Lying to the
Well, since we're
command.
getting everything out in the open, I got here as soon as I. This is the.
We can't leave without
She's
knowing.
right. We all knew the
Where
rest.
are we?
Ничего, что он там
This is
двинулся.
the only shuttle off the station.
You're the last.
That's right.
What does Cerberus
He
want?
poured virtually
had
unlimited.
enough of this
or
station
two,
to
in
lie.
your case. Before you meet with the elusive man,
Wow.
we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More
It's been
tests.
2 years since the attack.
Did you say two?
You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team.
I lost a lot of friends that day.
Satisfied?
Almost.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her
I
behind?
left a friend. Ash gave her
I
life.
understand.
There are other
Come
tests.
on, Miranda. Enough
I
of the
suppose you're right. The elusive
Так.
man is waiting for you in the other room.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Броня. А так. Все остальное пока не меняется, да? Ну вот этот, пожалуй, оставлю. Прикольный. Внешний вид. Не, мне вот этот больше нравится. Ладно. Не будем разглядывать сильно.
Elusive man.
Unnecessary precaution. Good to see your memory. You've seen it yourself. If we wait for I don't know why that... If we wait for politicians or blaming the abductions on...
Miranda killed Wilson.
О, наконец-то. Давай, поживее. А, ну ясно.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I know who I report to. I just hope it was worth it. I believe in what Cerberus average. A lot of empty buildings in one jump. I wasn't.
What would you have changed?
He was afraid.
Can't say I like the
The elusive man is taking an incredible.
Tell me a little.
Worried about.
I was trying
I'm
to
not
get
looking
to
for
know
a friendship.
Did you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted. We've got an assignment. We can talk about it, or we can do it.
I'm glad. Do you trust me? Maybe. It's called Freedom's Progress. We were supposed to be free from...
Why did you join, sir?
Cerberus is different. Yes, sir.
Все, погнали. Так. Ну нормально, слушай. Нормально, нормально.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colony?
They just disappeared. If the elusive man says you're... We're hoping to be the first one.
Так, окей. Это было слишком быстро. Ага, погоди-ка. В смысле? Ну ладно.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, no signs of battle.
Так. Твою ж!
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris mix.
Strange. Security systems were disabled.
Да ну, серьезно?
Hostile to the right. Shoot them before they take out the shield.
Вот черт. Это плохо. Да ё-моё. Готов. Наконец-то. Патронов не осталось. А, блин, еще один.
should have recognized us as human.
Someone
Так, нужны
reprogrammed them to
патроны
attack on
в
sight.
больших
We're not
количествах.
alone here.
Причем в очень больших. Так. Блин, ничего не вижу. Сейчас, секунду. Так, давайте сделаем небольшой перерывчик. 5-7 минут и потом продолжим. Ну что же, продолжим наш стрим. Ой, ё-моё, опять темно стало. Я знаю, что там этот сидит. Сволочь. А, вот я сказал. Сейчас. О, наконец. Ай, ё-моё. А, блин, это пулемет здесь. Ладно, -1. Что сейчас было? Опа!
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Remember when I gave you that get data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tally.
Likely
You
story.
haven't... Perhaps we...
Isn't that a little...
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far...
Vitor's the only one who can tell.
Head for the warehouse. Agreed. We worked...
Так, окей, окей.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up
Ага,
ahead.
уже видим.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them. Gear up!
А, черт! Сейчас рванет. Нет?
Use overload on them.
Ух, ё-моё. Это нехорошо. О. Сейчас еще один. Блин, серьезно? А! Я тупо не попадаю. О. Наконец-то.
Shepard, Prada and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Так, сначала все обследовать. А! Фух, успел. Так, сначала тебя. Уйди, уйди, уйди. Так. Да вы заколебали.
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Ладно.
Understood.
On it.
Сейчас будет весело.
We'll cover the door.
На нафиг. Ой. Это, наверное, больно.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Согласен. Так, раз, щиты, два. Блин, он быстро сносит. Не-не-не, нифига. Нифига подобного. Ой, ё-моё. Это было больно, явно. Давай, еще чуть-чуть. Готово. Так. Что у нас тут интересного?
Now what's this?
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
No это да, он вот тут вот.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find
Who didn't find us?
The monster.
We're not survivors.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
The Seekers.
Or they were using technologies. Sounds like miniature probes, maybe.
Maybe the elusive man can fix. I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
Praza was
You don't have to take
when
Vitor.
it's over, and I'm still alive.
We're ready for pickup.
Наконец-то. Ой, блин.
The quarry, you and I have different, but more important. Until now.
Why is the Omega 4?
If they can.
Why is the
Aye.
Omega 4?
If they can. But really. But they've never targeted us. I won't wait until the Reaper.
If this is a war,
I'll continue.
Keep your
That
lip.
was too.
Where's Caden?
He's still.
Where's Caden?
He's still.
Where's Erdnot?
He returned to. That was unexpected.
Where's Garrus?
The Turian
Where's
disappeared. He
Erdnot?
returned.
Where's Liara?
She's on Ilium.
Okay, I get
You're
it.
a leader, Shepard.
I'm still a spec.
Just remember, you've been gone.
You
a
worry
while.
about the collapse.
Our intelligence suggests.
I can't believe
Oh.
it's you, Joker.
Joker.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
Нормандия, СР-2.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
Наконец-то.
We know the collectors use some type of
With that-
advanced.
I am the Normandy's artifact.
Helmsman aren't happy.
I observe and offer analysis.
I'm guessing it takes.
Так. Для начала внешний вид поменять. Ясно? Нет, оставлю так. Улучшение. Нету, непрочитанные письма. Так, ну ясно. Сначала ты.
And I must say,
I'm glad to have you on the
please,
team.
call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I
Joker
should...
would like to speak to you on the... Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment
I
to
always
talk?
have time for you, Commander. If any of the...
Isn't that the type of task?
I have a degree in psychology. Yes. I look for warnings.
We're lucky to have someone...
What else would you like to know?
This organization...
We look out for human interests.
It sounds like
I
service.
love humanity.
That's a very positive...
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being...
Mostly I feel
Don't worry.
I trust you implicitly.
I might do more
Now
than
that's...
that.
Anything else you'd like to talk about? Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Так. Это закрыто. Арсенал. Да блин, отстань.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Арсенал.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Ясно.
It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy. That's been the condition, or we'll all be
Так, с тобой тоже поговорили, да?
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested
Already?
in this talk.
I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shep.
What do you think of the
Anything else, Commander?
I understand you...
Sick, the whole thing was hushed, like the Commander.
Да, все, мы поговорили.
What's this area of the ship?
This allows Lag Freak to contact 100 different worlds. If we alter the state of our...
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts.
Сюда зайдем. Это у нас что? Это туалет, ясно. Тут у нас что?
She's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh,
Ничего интересного.
Family lives in New Canton.
No, that colony's on the edge of the frontier.
О, какие люди!
Commander Shepard.
I'm shocked.
The kind of...
You have everything you need.
I even had a bot... I have faith that you're... I was...
You have everything you need.
I even had a bot... Oh, you needn't. I've lived... I even had...
I'll see you later,
Commander.
Access to the AI
Ясно,
core is restricted.
окей.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
Commander, Miss Sergeant, taking down the collectors. If I had some quality, anything else you'd like to talk about? HVAC, plumbing?
You have it.
If
Aye.
you happen to... It'll take good old human... I'll do whatever it takes to... I'll do whatever it takes... Back to work.
Commander. So, Cerberus...
But those
But he's
organizations-
very clear about... But not all Cerberus...
What kind of resources?
And a significant risk. Whatever... I didn't... He's no saint, and he...
Tell me about yourself.
It's one of the reasons it's why I was assigned to you. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy.
Thanks for the information.
Of course, Commander, whatever you need.
Так, ну здесь тоже все пусто.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm in...
Are you set up?
In short,
why isn't something like that?
We could probably find used ones and she flew.
Are you set up okay down here?
Anything else?
How did you wind up with Cerberus?
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and...
We're off to...
Are you set up okay to... Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Куда ты вверх смотришь, а? Так. Ты чё глючишь? Тут закрыто, тут тоже закрыто. А, ну это понятно. Ну, теперь к Джокеру.
Joker would like to see you up on the bridge, Commander.
Что П? А, ясно. Ладно.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a...
How are you getting along?
Yeah, the last
How are you
Norman.
getting along with
Yeah, the last Norman.
Edie, my core.
Let's discuss something
ready.
else. That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Прикольно.
Attitude roll 35.10, pitch 64.18, yaw 10.28. Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements
And
were made.
there's the downside.
It's not...
God, you are such a downer. Commander.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more... It's just my opinion, though. We're stuck in
What happened to the rest?
We were your team, Commander.
I assume everything is
Safety
fine.
Commander, can we shut this thing off?
I'm no...
Yeah, don't break the bosses. See you, Commander.
Все. Теперь можно лететь. На цитадель. Сначала. Будем сначала выполнять эти дополняшки, а уже потом основное. Итак. Так. Нет, отмена. Это мы потом качать будем. Итак.
Enter the password and receive a free gift. Please tell me your password, Commander.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi, honestly, I also needed to make sure all the... Honestly,
Да, блин.
I also... I had a thing I needed help with.
What's with the password?
I also needed... Even without knowing what you looked
What
like...
brought you to Cerberus?
I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal.
I assume this deal is...
I'm looking for my old partner's Greybach. I've taken the liberty. His mansion's famous for being hot. I always expect trouble. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together.
Tell me about this former...
That information. Now those memories are all that's left. Getting it back will be easy. It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
This recruits is a 20-kilo Ferris slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city bus.
Can I help you, sir? A few of my assumptions are dangerous. Next. Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Sorry for the inconvenience. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you...
I was listed as missing...
Do you mind checking in with my cap? He's just past the scanners on your right.
You'll have to... Yes, I see the problem already, Commander.
You're not worried?
Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods...
Your sergeant said you could help.
So how about I just... The Council does everything, but...
You're not big on formality.
The Council probably wants to talk to the...
What's the
Head back through the security checkpoint and...
I will.
Anyway, something else you need? Taser reward.
I need to talk
Head through the security check. We've got a few Krogan walking around.
Last time I was
They stopped turning their noses up at you.
I overheard your
Down here, we have drugs. Sometimes you have to work.
I need to talk
Head through the security check.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Так, сразу закупиться. Ясно, убери.
Good day, my friends.
Since the...
You
What do you need me to time, Commander Shepard?
Excellent.
Окей. Вау! Обязательно. Рыбок пока не буду покупать.
So do you want to get one of the fish or maybe a model ship?
How is a model ship supposed to remind me of the Citadel?
Так, пойдем направо.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20 colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
О.
What can I do for you?
Sure you...
Так. У меня 355 тысяч. Урон, так, вспомогательная обойма, жилет. Интерфейс стража, тень. Не, это все фигня.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology.
Сюда на обратном пути зайду.
I hear it has 11 billion players now.
Shepard, you've recently been dead. Don't you deserve the quality and distinction of a traditional assault? The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a...
О, Калиса Аль-Джилани.
Khaleesa bin seen
interviewed you 2 years ago. You presented your case. Do you have a minute?
What, so you can try to do
Now,
another...
Shepard, you're back. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing hundreds of human lives, and securing the continued dominance of the Citadel Council.
The Turians.
But sure.
Everyone in the Fifth Fleet.
Check bid. We get it? Great. Bull rushed on my own show.
Looking for a little R&R, Shepard? It's a nice enough place. A lot nicer than Cora's den anyway. I wasn't sorry to hear they never reopened after the Geth attack.
Nothing for me, thanks.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Так, готово.
Will it be?
Hear about anything interesting going on around?
I don't know why humans aren't. And guaranteed it.
Зеленая. Зеленая. Зеленая.
How about we mix it up? This is genuine Batarian ale, uncut. Don't ask how I got it. I've been serving here 8 years. I've never seen anyone have this and stay on their feet.
Do it.
Синяя была.
Okay, for you, something special. This is Krogan liquor.
А, фиолетовая.
You'll set off radiological alarms after you drink it. Should I pour you a quad?
Hell yeah. Put more of the stuff in the thing where stuff goes in.
Your funeral, pal.
Готово. И снова зеленая. И упал. Идеально. Наконец-то он ушел.
Nothing for me, thanks. Hear about anything interesting?
I don't know. Sure thing.
Все. Больше нам сюда не надо. Я хотел выгнать того мужика из туалета. Так, здесь мы везде побывали.
Those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish. No, they're not. You ever been up there? No.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Здесь мы были.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakara, Lord.
Да, здесь тоже все купили.
Captain Hannah Shepard has apparently turned down an admiral star and will remain in command of the Orizaba. The captain deemed her promotion to admiral a political ploy and said that she could best honor her child's legacy.
Серьезно?
Greetings, Earth-clad. You will find many excellent ships for sale here.
Mas.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to take. It was a poor choice of words, sir.
A minute later.
You ran into each other.
Sure. All I know is I didn't.
A ship would make a great.
Wow. I didn't know anyone here would do that for one of us.
Do you spend a lot of time at the used ship
Yeah.
dealer?
They've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one or two.
A ship would make a great pilgrimage gift.
You know about the pilgrimage?
I traveled with a Quarian who was on hers.
Wow. I didn't know anyone here would do that for one of us.
You know what Quarians are?
You say she stole your.
Must have. You can't turn.
Are you sure you didn't leave your?
I didn't even buy
I'll see if I can find out.
We'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't
Let's
need
go.
to. Be careful out there.
Явно где-то тут рядом.
I just got a refund and exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omni Jail converter
А
here.
что мне тут надо?
No, they said to go to the warehouse. This is the
А здесь ничего нет. Однако.
Wouldn't a refreshing, delicious Tupari sports drink hit the spot right now?
Good day, citizen.
An endorsement. It's a deal.
I'll work it into. Good
Так.
day, citizen.
A Volus was
Not
in
that I
here.
saw.
A Volus
Not
was
that
in
I
here.
saw. Come back soon, Shepard.
Ага, запас панцелина. Блин, он дорогой. Ну ладно. Oh!
Welcome to Sarin.
Do I know you?
No, but
Yeah,
I
I've
know.
been getting that a
Please
lot.
look around the store. It's a. Oh,
You know I love.
I'd be thrilled.
Don't worry about
Absolutely.
it. I'm Commander Shepard.
Ah, my favorite customer. What?
A Volus was in here not.
I didn't. If you see him, tell me.
Thanks for your
I'll
time.
be here if you need anything.
Так. Это нужно.
An independent inquiry is investigating a group known as Cerberus in light of charges made by one Corporal Toombs.
Please move along.
You forgot your credit chit. Oh.
Well,
I'll close this event report, but I'll get a permanent residence or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it.
Now, just a minute.
And you. She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy?
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
You think you're gonna run in a former Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
Can you take care of yourself
I get
from here?
thanks.
Все окей.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy.
Мы уже везде побывали. Президиум. Да, сюда нам надо. Потом вернемся на корабль и будем заканчивать.
My Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just...
It's been a long time.
We've heard many rumors.
We called this meeting so you
The
could
collectors
explain.
are abducting.
I believe you. But without...
This Reaper theory proves just
I
how
kept
fragile.
Saren from...
Maybe there is a
Shepard,
con-
if you keep a low profile...
What does that mean?
We cannot become.
You realize the Council's off...
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you
Stop by
doing?
to see how Anderson was doing.
You don't... I invited Shepard...
What? Consulate.
The Council reinstated my spec.
I don't...
Of course.
Sorry about that. Udine has never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him.
Udine is just doing his job.
Plus, we never really thought of them as heavy. Another reason why they don't... They're not quite the boogeymen. I can't say anymore.
Of the last couple of years.
But I know how...
Forget Udine.
The front line. Of course, Shepard, I
Ну вот и
understand.
все.
I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here.
The Tyrian government government is considering further reparations to humans whose...
Ой. Ну что же, давайте заканчивать. Да, час 37 даже. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Становитесь фолловерами. Подписывайтесь на YouTube канал. Все ссылочки в чате. Ну, все. Всем пока.